What?
And it's you that I want and need. Feel your heart.
Hi, what's up? My name is Tess, and I'm back with another Shane Dawson conspiracy theory video. It's pop culture conspiracy theories this time, and I'm so excited. I love the conspiracy theories, and it's so scary, and I love Shane Dawson. So yeah, let's dive in. A link will be in the description below, and here we go. Funny that the video had a disclaimer.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yes, welcome back to another conspiracy theory video. Now, today's video is kind of all over the place. We're going to be talking about some dumb things and some really scary things that might be threatening us right now. But first, let's start with something dumb, but honestly, it did kind of blow my mind when I heard about this one. This first conspiracy theory is about Starbucks. So as all of you guys know, Starbucks is one of the biggest coffee chains in the entire world. And the baristas are incredibly talented. I mean, the amount of insane drinks they have to make, all the personalized drinks, the unicorn frappuccinos, the complicated abbreviation system that they write on the side of the cup, they have to be incredibly smart to get all of that shit right and to get it done fast. So if they're smart enough to do all of that, then why can't they get your fucking name right? I can't tell you how many times there's been a Y in my name or Z. My name is Shane. And this is something that pretty much all of you guys go through. I mean, pretty much every single person that's ever ordered from Starbucks has had a crazy misspelling in their name. I mean, it's pretty much a meme at this point. So that's where the theory comes in. What if Starbucks is purposely misspelling your name so that you will take a picture of it and post it on social media?
What?
Free publicity.
Yes.
Literally sounds crazy.
No,
but it makes so much sense.
No, that makes
how many
sense.
mornings I woke up and I've scrolled through my Instagram and so many people I'm following are posting pictures of their Starbucks cup in the wrong name, or Snapchat saying, "How did they put a V in my name?" My guess is that hundreds of thousands of pictures are posted every single day from Starbucks customers that got their name fucked up. So that's hundreds of thousands of more people.
That's really smart though, Starbucks. If that's
so
true.
If this theory is true, then that means that when you're getting trained as a barista, your boss is like, hey, misspell as many names as possible. Make it as weird as you can. James, put a V in there, because the more pictures means the more free marketing. I don't know. That one, to me, I 100%
I believe it too.
This next conspiracy theory is about something that I can't get away from. This is a theory about fidget spinners. Fidget spinners have taken over the world.
Yeah.
It seems like every single person I know is constantly posting pictures and videos and Snapchats of them spinning their little fidget spinners. So there's a few theories about these little toys. Some of them are pretty far-fetched, but one of them actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, first of all, I don't even have to say it. Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah.
But besides that, the real theory is that fidget spinners are meant to distract us. Now, the idea of the government or the Illuminati distracting us with certain things is not new. Remember a long time ago we talked about the theory that Britney Spears was actually being brainwashed by the Illuminati, and her mental breakdown that she had where she shaved her head and stuff, that was to distract us from what was actually going on in the world. Now, at the time Britney Spears shaved her head, President Bush was going through a lot that he did not want us to focus on. So that theory is that the government used Britney as a way to distract us. Now think about the world currently and how insane it is. All the craziness that's going on in the White House. All the craziness that's going on with the ISIS attacks. But what is everybody and their mom talking about instead of those things? Fucking fidget spinners. I mean, if you go on Twitter or Instagram or any other social media, you'll see a couple people talking about the serious issues, but for the most part, it's all fidget spinners.
People
now,
scared talking about serious shit on the internet. I think the internet is like shuts you down immediately if you talk serious about anything.
But all of a sudden, they're taken over. Is that because the people in charge were like, oh fuck, we need a distraction? These, perfect. Now part 2 of this theory is a little more intense, and that's the theory that China is using fidget spinners to take over the world. Now this is an article from the Chicago Tribune, and it says, I don't know who planted these devices in our country, but it was clearly a malicious act intended to distract us from more important issues. They also go on to say, many fidget spinners are manufactured in China. I know this because my extremely focused son recently bought a pack of 10 spinners from a Chinese distributor. And this is where it starts to get a little crazier. At the rate things are going, the Chinese military could overrun the West Coast, and our children would be too distracted with their fidget spinners to notice anything. Now, clearly he's joking about this, but there's a hint of truth in every joke. The fact that most of these fidget spinners are coming from China, and the fact that we are all completely distracted by them, maybe that theory isn't that far-fetched at all. And maybe we should start looking up from our fidget spinners to see what's coming.
But we have these as well, so
just theories. I love China.
It's
I'm
like
not trying to piss them off. But either way,
we look down anyways.
Fidget spinners are involved in something bigger than just helping us cure anxiety. Because I'm guessing about
is that curing anxiety? I thought it was like people who couldn't concentrate to help them concentrate or something.
Very scary because it's something that's happening to us every day. That is the theory. The government is poisoning our water.
Municipal water, honestly, if it's got all, they put other stuff in it to clean it and everything else, and then on top of that, they're medicating us with fluoride. It's a chemical soup. What's coming out of your tap water, if you live in a place where you get fluoridated water, is a chemical soup.
That was a YouTuber named Melissa Mountain, and she was explaining the process of water fluoridation. Now, some of you guys might not know this. I did not know this. There is fluoride in pretty much all of our water. Now, this started happening back in 1945.
I've heard
Grand
about this a
Rapids,
little bit.
Michigan became the first city to start putting chloride in their water. And by 2008, more than 70% of the United States had fluoride in their water. Now, why is the government putting fluoride in our water? Well, they say it's because it will help prevent tooth decay. Really? The government's putting fluoride in our water because they care about our teeth? Well, the theory is that the government is putting fluoride in our water to do a lot more than just prevent tooth decay. They also want to medicate us, make us submissive, and make us easier to control.
We are being poisoned. That's the bottom line. And if you want to think about other things having to do with fluoride that'll scare you, think about the fact that the last people to fluoridate water before us was Nazi concentration camps. Hitler was fluoridating the water in the concentration camps.
Yeah, Hitler put fluoride in water. And you know, Hitler didn't give a fuck if all the people that he was keeping captive were getting tooth decay. He was trying to make them weaker and make them easier to control. And there is proof that that might be happening to us.
The most distressing findings come from 18 studies done worldwide, showing a substantial lowering of IQ in overly fluoridated areas.
Yeah, places that have more fluoride in their water, the people have lower IQs, which means they're dumber, which means they're easier to manipulate. And it's not just about that, it's also about killing us off. In a study by the U.S. Public Health Service that was also confirmed by Harvard Medical School, areas that had fluoride in the water had a higher percentage of a type of bone cancer. I mean, listen, it does kind of make sense. Cancer is spreading so fast, and nobody really knows how to prevent it. Maybe that's because we are slowly giving it to ourselves with all the fucking water we're drinking. So not only is there studies that show that fluoride in the water is making us dumber and sicker, it's also killing animals.
The Environmental Protection Authority says fluoride from Alcoa's aluminum smelter at Portland is making kangaroos sick.
Listen, all I'm saying is that there's something fucking fishy going on. We've talked about chemtrails before, something that we still completely don't understand. And now this.
I don't know.
It's
very scary.
I mean, just
if it's true, it's scary. If
Europe,
it's not true, it's like...
And guess what? Their level of
why would you like spread that rumor around?
Think about that. Next time you go to your faucet.
I'm not going to think about it.
Okay, now this next thing we're going to talk about scared the shit out of me. Now, we've talked about creepy YouTube channels before. This one by far scared me the most. This is a channel of a man.
Scared Shane? That must be scary.
Stares at the camera and smiles for 4 hours.
Ew. I think I've seen this. Have I?
Yeah, he literally just sits there and smiles and stares
Isn't
at
he
you
meditating in some way?
And if you go through his channel, this is all it is. Video after video.
I think he's meditating in some way, and that's why he's doing that.
Staring at the camera for hours. His name is Benjamin Bennett, and he started on July 28th, 2014. In that video, he live streamed for hours, not making any noises and barely even blinking. Now, there's a lot of theories about this channel and why it exists. One of the theories is that Benjamin is being forced to make these videos by some crazy person who has kidnapped him. Now, in this video, you can hear the clicking of a gun, and then he starts to cry. Check it out.
No.
I know. Fucking creepy as fuck.
No, I thought it was meditating.
There's one specific moment that I saw where his eyes like did this weird shifting thing. Just check it his videos, I started feeling like maybe this is some kind of social
Yeah, that was
or
scary.
art project. I mean, a lot of people are thinking he's possessed or he's a demon.
That just hit me right in the stomach.
So I did some research and I found
oh my
out
god,
that,
that's
yes,
scary.
he actually is a performance artist. And then I found a video of him talking, which was really weird to see after watching him just sit and not talk for hours.
I'm not just going to breathe into the microphone the whole time.
It's
I
creepy.
know, weird, right? It's kind of like when we saw Poppy in that interview and she was like acting like a normal person.
Yeah.
Like, what? Well, then I found another video of him doing something that might be even fucking weirder than sitting and smiling.
He's a turtle. Turtle.
I don't understand that, but I fucking love that. So I found an reason that happened to this guy. So as he was sitting, staring at the camera, somebody broke into his house. But he didn't want to move because he didn't want to fuck up his live stream. So he stayed there while the person opened the door and, well, just watch.
Hello?
Yeah, that was real. Literally, he got broken into. This
I
is a
would be
clip from
scared
his
too if
interview.
I...
Okay, so this next one is... It's really
Oh,
stupid,
I like
but
the
it
stupid
still
ones.
kind of made me really creeped out. So I got an email from a viewer named Charles, and he told me about this video. Basically, the video is Vladimir Putin walking down the street, and he waves at a pigeon.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's funny. I've seen that.
if you missed it, check it out in slow motion. Yeah, the fucking pigeon
so stupid.
saluted. He waved at the pigeon, and then the pigeon went. Now, in the email I got from Charles, he basically said, what if the pigeons are secret spies? Or what if they're fucking robotic
That's
pigeons?
stupid.
And what if they have some type of technology inside of them, and they literally are flying around, spying on everybody? It sounds crazy. But look at the fucking video again. I mean, come on. The fucking pigeon.
No,
salute. That
that's
was not a
stupid.
normal pigeon thing to do.
Shane has
That was
drinking too
stupid,
much
but it's still-
fluoride water.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I'm some of this I've heard before, like the water thing and the guy who sat and smiled. The fidget spinner, I don't get it, but I was planning on getting one because I'm interested in what it is. So maybe I will get one when I go to a store that has one. Yeah, I think about the distraction thing with Britney Spears and what he said about that, it's probably true. They use a lot of things to distract from what's happening, especially in America, where everything's kind of crazy right now after the election and everything. But even though in the entire world, the world is crazy right now, and we're focusing on this little toy that doesn't have it has a use, but using it is like, it's a toy. Get over it. I mean, I am gonna give it a try because I'm interested in what everybody is talking about. But there is a lot going on in the world, like being ignored because of stupid things, I guess. Or things that aren't necessarily, how do you say it, necessarily important in these times. But yeah, that's the world. Hi, I'm back next day. Got my spinner. Still don't get it. Sorry, but it's pretty satisfying, I guess. Spin it. And it's purple, my favorite color. Yeah. And here's my cat playing with it. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and comment down below if you want me to watch something else, or if you just want to say hi. I do read all the comments. Sometimes my computer doesn't register all the comments, but I see them, almost all the comments. So I will try to respond to any nice comments that I get. So, and don't forget to subscribe right here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!